Adventure awaits just outside of Crater Lake National Park. Discover all the things to do in the area. Crater Lake National Park is hands down one of the best places to visit in Oregon. Tucked away in the Cascade Mountains, the 183,224-acre park's crown jewel is, of course, its namesake, Crater Lake. In addition to its deep azure hue, the body of water is famed for being the deepest lake in the country, which reaches 1,943 feet in depth. The sprawling lake was formed 7,700 years ago when a volcano, Mount Mazama, erupted and collapsed in on itself, leaving behind the large caldera. But the lake isn't the only star of the show. Many alluring attractions can be found around the lake, including the Sinnott Memorial Observation Station and the historic Crater Lake Lodge, which is the best option for seeing Oregon's Bluest lake. But a wealth of adventure can be found outside the park too, especially in the nearby city of Klamath Falls, which is located less than an hour away. Here are all the things to do near Crater Lake National Park. Top things to do near Crater Lake National Park. From lush forests and cascading waterfalls to museums and wildlife refuges, here are things to do and places that genuinely feel like magic in Oregon. Point 1. Explore the Jackson F. Kimball State Recreation Site. Jackson F. Kimball State Park in Oregon, located north of Klamath Falls. This state park is teeming with outdoor adventures. Take a kayak out onto the waters, go wildlife watching, or embark on a hike through the lush canopy. Time equals 400 ms, greater than address. Jackson F. Kimball State Recreation Site, Chiloquin, Oregon, 97624. First come, first serve camping is permitted seasonally at the Jackson F. Kimball State Recreation Site from May 15 to November 1. Visit the website for more information. Point 2. Hike along Lost Creek Lake. The north shore of Lost Creek Lake in Oregon. Some of the most scenic hiking trails in Oregon can also be found near Lost Creek Lake, which is a reservoir situated on the Rogue River southwest of Crater Lake. Hikers can tackle the Rogue River Trail for a 10.6-mile out and back hike along the southern portion of the lake. The Rogue River Trail is moderately challenging and features 1,059 feet of elevation gain. Point 3. Take a dip in Crowfoot Falls waterfalls in Big Butte Creek in Oregon. Some of the best, and most secret, swimming holes can be found in Oregon, including Crowfoot Falls. Located on the outskirts of Lost Creek Lake along Big Butte Creek, the scenic waterfall and surrounding waters are perfect for a picturesque afternoon dip. Address: Crowfoot Road. Trail, Oregon 975414. Go ziplining through the trees. Upper Klamath Lake in Oregon. For travelers looking for something unique to do near Crater Lake National Park, ziplining is the way to go. There's no better way to see panoramic views of Mount McLaughlin and Upper Klamath Lake than with a thrilling zipline ride courtesy of Crater Lake Zipline. Soar through the trees 100 feet above the ground for unparalleled Oregon fun. Address: 29840 OR 140, Klamath Falls, Oregon, 97601 hours. Open seasonally from March to November. Cost. Rates start at $120 per person. Time equals 400 ms, greater than. Visit the website for a complete list of ride requirements, which include wearing closed-toe shoes and tying up long hair. Point 5. Tour the Favel Museum. Upper Klamath National Wildlife Refuge. Time equals 400 ms, greater than. Learn about the lives of indigenous tribes at this Klamath Falls gem. The Favel Museum is home to more than 100,000 Native American artifacts and contemporary Western art, some of which date back 12,000 years. Address: 125 West Main Street, Klamath Falls, Oregon, 97601 hours. Open Tuesdays to Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. The last admission is at 4:15 p.m. Cost: $10 for adults, $9 for seniors, and $5 for children, ages 6 to 16. 6. Paddle Malone Springs. In a crystal clear kayak. Malone Springs in Oregon. Enjoy a day of fun navigating the waters of Malone Springs, which lies about 35 miles northwest of Klamath Falls, via clear kayak. Situated on the Upper Klamath Kayak and Canoe Trail, the 15,000-acre freshwater wetlands area is one of the best ways to see the nearby Upper Klamath National Wildlife Refuge. Address: the trip starts at 29840 Highway 140, Klamath Falls, Oregon, 97601, Row Adventure Office. Co-located with Crater Lake Zipline. Hours. Available seasonally from April to October. Cost: $90 for a clear kayak, $80 for a standard kayak. Advance reservations are required. Visit Crater Lake Zipline's website for more information. Point 7. Visit the Klamath County Museums. Time equals 400 ms, greater than Klamath Falls, Oregon, USA. Learn more about the area's rich history with a trip to Klamath County's 3 museums. The Fort Klamath Museum, which is located about 35 miles north of the city, and the Klamath County Museum and Baldwin Hotel Museum, which are both located on Main Street. Time equals 400 ms, greater than Klamath County Museum. 1451 Main Street, Klamath Falls, Oregon, 97601. Tuesdays to Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. $5 for adults, $4 for seniors, and free for children 12 and under. Baldwin Hotel Museum. Time equals 400 ms, greater than 31 Main Street, Klamath Falls, Oregon, 97601. Memorial Day to Labor Day weekend, Wednesdays to Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. $5 for adults, $4 for seniors, and free for children 12 and under. 1-hour tour, $10 for adults, $9 for seniors, and free for children 12 and under. 2-hour tour, Fort Klamath Museum. Time equals 400 ms, greater than 51,400. OR 62, Fort Klamath, Oregon, 97626. June to September, Thursdays to Mondays 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. free. Donations are strongly encouraged. 8. Have a picnic in Moore Park, Marina and Upper Klamath Lake in Klamath Falls, Oregon. Time equals 400 ms, greater than. For a quiet afternoon, enjoy a picnic in Moore Park, which is located along the south end of Upper Klamath Lake. The area provides access to nearby trails, a concession building, a disc golf course, a day camp area, soccer fields, tennis courts, and much more. Address: 740 Lakeshore Drive, Klamath Falls, OR 976,019. Hike to the summit of Mount McLaughlin. Mount McLaughlin in Oregon. Experienced hikers can tackle challenging the Mount McLaughlin Trail, an 8.6-mile out and back featuring 3,825 feet of elevation gains straight up to the summit. For easier hikes, many easy to moderately challenging trails can be found near Klamath Falls, including the 2.7-mile out and back Link River Trail and the 1.1-mile Moore Park Nature Trail Loop. 10. Explore Umpqua National Forest. Time equals 400 ms, greater than. Umpqua National Forest in Oregon. Marvel at Oregon's rugged beauty in the Umpqua National Forest. Featuring 983,239 acres of sprawling forest, the area is home to myriad treasures, from waterfalls and lakes to lush trails and campgrounds. Things to see: Tokti Falls, Umpqua Hot Springs, Slide Creek Falls Campgrounds, Tokti Lake Campground, Whitehorse Falls Campground, Clearwater Falls Campground, Eagle Rock Campground, Horseshoe Bend Campground. 11. Best time to visit Crater Lake, Oregon. Crater Lake National Park and the surrounding area is brimming with beauty any time of year. However, the best time to visit is during the summer months due to the fact that many of the area's attractions are closed during the winter. Although the national park is open year-round, there are seasonal road closures and the operating hours for various facilities may differ due to inclement weather. 12. Best ways to get around waterfall in Umpqua National Forest in Oregon. Although visitors will spend much time on the trails, should they choose to embark on a hike, a car is definitely needed for traversing the expansive and rugged region. For those who do choose to visit the national park, the 33-mile Scenic Rim Drive is one of the best ways to see the stunning lake and surrounding forests. There are also 30 overlooks along the route, which make for even better views. Time equals 400 ms, greater than. 13. Where to eat. Rim of Crater Lake in Oregon. Travelers can find plenty of places to dine out in Klamath Falls. Here are some local favorites: Breakfast Starvin' Marvin Family Restaurant. Address: 1822 Austin Street, Klamath Falls, Oregon, 97603. Waffle Hut and Eatery. Address: 106 Main Street, Klamath Falls, Oregon, 97601. Lunch time equals 400 ms, greater than. Thai Orchid Cafe, Main Street. Address: 900 Main Street D, Klamath Falls, Oregon, 97601. Nibley's Cafe. Address: 2424 Washburn Way, Klamath Falls, Oregon, 97603. Time equals 400 ms, greater than. Dinner Rooster's Steak and Chop House. Address: 205 Main Street, Klamath Falls, Oregon, 97601. Italiana's Ristorante and Gelateria. Address: 2650 Washburn Way, Klamath Falls, Oregon, 97603. Drinks Night Owl. Address: 737 Main Street, Unite F, Klamath Falls, Oregon. 97601 Red Zone Sports Bar address. 1717 Avalon Street. Klamath Falls, Oregon 9760314. Where to stay? Watchman overlook at Crater Lake National Park. Planning to stay a bit longer in Klamath Falls? Try these local accommodations, with options at every price point. Time equals 400 ms, greater than budget-friendly hotels. Maverick Motel address, 1220 Main Street, Klamath Falls, Oregon, 97601. Amenities. Free parking. Motel 6 Klamath Falls. Time equals 400 ms, greater than address, 5136 South 6th Street, Klamath Falls, Oregon, 97603. Amenities. Outdoor pool and free parking. Mid-tier hotels. Days Inn by Wyndham. Klamath Falls address, 3612 South 6th, Klamath Falls, Oregon, 97603. Amenities. Outdoor pool, fitness center, bar, lounge, free airport shuttle, spa and wellness center, restaurant, and free parking. Holiday Inn Express and Suites. Klamath Falls Central address, 2430 South 6th Street, Klamath Falls, Oregon, 97601. Amenities. Indoor pool, fitness center, free shuttle service, spa and wellness center, room service, and free parking. Fairfield Inn and Suites by Marriott. Klamath Falls address, 460 Timbermill Drive, Klamath Falls, Oregon, 97601. Amenities. Indoor pool and fitness center. Upscale hotels. Time equals 400 ms, greater than Crater Lake Lodge. Inside the park address, 565 Rim Drive, Fort Klamath, Oregon, 97604. Amenities. Restaurant, coffee shop, concierge service, parking, and gift shop. 15 tips to know when visiting. Time equals 400 ms, greater than Tokti Falls in Oregon. A trip to Oregon will hardly ever disappoint, and the Crater Lake region is no different. It's important to note that an entrance pass is needed in order to enter the national park. The entrance fees are $30 per vehicle from May 22 to October 31, and $20 per vehicle from November 1 to May 21. The rate is $15 per person for bicyclists or those walking into the park. 16 How to spend a perfect day near Crater Lake National Park. Crater Lake in Oregon. Ready to spend a perfect 24 hours in the Cascade Mountains? Of course, an entire day can easily be spent exploring Crater Lake National Park. But, for those who have time to sightsee outside the park, be sure to tackle Klamath Falls. Begin with a hearty breakfast at a local eatery, such as Waffle Hut and Eatery, which is located on Main Street. Afterward, enjoy a leisurely stroll through Veterans Memorial Park nearby and take tours of the Favell Museum and Klamath County Museum. Grab lunch to go and enjoy it in Moore Park. Later, spend the rest of the day exploring the area's unparalleled beauty. Head out for a thrilling hike to Crowfoot Falls or go ziplining through the lush trees near Upper Klamath Lake. The options are truly endless.